Good morning, everybody. So, I just woke up and like a ton of messages. I'm trying to get back to people and my last cigar. Anyway, look, this video is intended for anyone on disability who is also looking at employment. So Timothy or Tim, this is for you. This is a direct answer to your question regarding being blind and being employed and working. And I don't need better cigars. I need to quit smoking. So, but anyway, here we go, right? So you're blind and you want to work. I did this and I invested every dollar of that job into crypto because I did not need that currency to survive. I didn't need any more income in order to survive. The thing that you have to remember, okay, being blind, you can earn the most of any disability. So years ago, it was either $1,890 or $1,980. I forget, but those numbers were in there some sort of way. So as long as you don't exceed that amount, you're okay when it comes to Social Security Disability, SSDI. SSI is a completely different ballgame. SSI is based upon more impoverishment. So SSDI is where you used to work and then you became disabled, and then they base your SSDI on the 10 previous quarters of you working. So with SSDI, I can comment, but SSI, regardless, you should contact your local Social Security office just to confirm what I'm saying. So, but this is my experience, right? Now, okay, let's say that, just to keep the numbers safe, okay, so let's say you earned, it's okay for you to earn $1,890. Any dollar over that you earn, Social Security Disability will withhold, I want to say $1 for every two that you earn. So for every, well, yeah, that's it. So for every $2 earned, you'll actually only earn $1 after that point. They'll withhold that amount. So you have to calculate that in to what you plan to earn. The kicker for me, though, was the Medicare. So my doctors are a priority. They as well as my medicines under Medicare. So under Medicare, let's say that you only earn, like I earn $1,204 a month from Social Security Disability. However, this year every Social Security recipient will be getting a COLA adjustment, cost of living adjustment. So it's going to go up, but not by much. I get like $70 extra, something like that now. Now the things you need to keep in mind, like with your Medicare, okay, my Medicare is supplemented by the state. The state of Louisiana offers a Medicare that is provided by the state, whereas most Medicare will cost you, I want to say, $144 per month, which is automatically deducted out of your check. So your $1,204 minus 144 would give you your net payment per month, right? So in Louisiana, because now I have structured everything the way that I have, on paper I look poor. So my Social Security income is still the $1,204. They don't subtract the $144 the state pays for that for me. So check whichever state that you're in and see if they have a program for low income. Most states do. So if you're on Social Security disability, for your Medicare to be covered at 100%. So, because my insulin alone is $1,200 a month, my retina surgeon or my glaucoma surgeon is like $700 to $1,200 just for me to go say hello. And that's not including any services. So if I need Avastin injections to the back of the eye, through the eyeball to the back for the retinas. I believe you have glass eyes, so you can remove the eyes. But I'm not sure. You may still have your original eyes. For me, that was a discussion to remove the eyes because I have glaucoma as a side effect of the retinopathy as an adverse reaction to the Kenalog injection to the back of the eye. I became a steroid responder. So my pressures shot up to 49 and 52, began to bleed at the optic nerves, so they rushed me in the operating room and they installed a valve in each eye, which worked. However, until the steroid wore off, then my pressures became either 3 or not measurable, and then the retinas began to fold. And each time they fold, you lose more and more vision. However, after each pan-retina laser, they fused all around the retina all the blood vessels that had bursted. So the blood vessels grew through the vitreous gel and then pulled at the vitreous gel until the retina detached. The left eye is fully detached. I only have light or dark sensitivity in the left eye. The right eye is 20/200. I was lucky enough to regain some vision after a student at LSU did some sort of a cross stitch, which was like a last ditch effort before we removed the eyes, to not risk infection into the brain. If the eye became infected, that would then go straight into the brain through the occipital. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I had a little too much coffee. So anyway, your Medicare, if you're on any sort of medicines, that is key. What I did was I did not exceed the $1,890 or $1,980 per month. Like I said, being blind and working, you can earn more than any other disability. So, even though I stayed below that, I averaged like between $800 and $1,200 a month. Like I said, all of that went into crypto plus whatever I had left over from my Social Security disability, which, I cut all of my expenses to nothing, and I invested every dollar of that employment plus that into crypto. However, so if you're on medicine, any sort of medicine, or if you have reoccurring visits to your ophthalmologist, I would strongly suggest Okay, like what I've done now by creating the trust and forming an EIN number for the trust, I use that EIN number instead of my social security number to own assets or for employment. However, I'm not employed at the moment. All of my residual income from cryptocurrency is run through the trust. I do not have any income or anything going through my social security number. So the trust pays all of the taxes, not me, and then it does not affect my benefits. However, if I were to work, I would then ask the employer to use the EIN number instead of my social security number, which my attorney says can be done. It is basically not as a self-proprietorship. It's more of a contract. You're like a contract laborer of the trust. So you will be hit hard in income tax that way, but it is a way to work and run that income through the trust. Now, there are other ways to go around all of that later on where, say, if you want to work, or in my case, like the residual income of staking different crypto or rental property income, all of that through, there are other ways to take deductions through that, like through rental property, through duplexes and fourplexes. Not on a single family dwelling. It must be a multi-family dwelling. However, okay, like I said, contact your local Social Security office because you do have to begin reporting that. The moment you sign that W-4 and your social is run, there is no avoiding it. They will catch up to you. That was what almost happened to me with Medicare. So that's why I almost moved to Lake Chapala, Mexico, because the cost of my insulin, it was beneficial for me to move there because the next town over was Guadalajara, which is major medical of Mexico. So even though I would remain a U.S. citizen there temporarily / permanently on a visa, you just have to keep getting that visa redone. And most of the police there, they look the other way. It's not that difficult to redo the visa. It's only like $20 for 6 months or something like that. So it's not expensive. And then there you can live comfortably on $1,000 a month. I mean, very comfortably. I mean, steak and lobster for dinner every night. Kind of comfortable. So that was an option that I almost did, because of exactly what you're reaching out to me on. So yes, you can earn. It will not affect your Social Security until you exceed the $1,890. However, it will affect if you're on any sort of state-funded help for your Medicare. So you may be hit to have to pay that $144 per month for your Medicare. So that's something else to consider. You have to weigh that as well. Or does the employer offer, and what kind of health insurance does the employer offer, and when does that kick in? Because you then begin a cycle where let's say that your benefits are affected, right? Good luck trying to get that reinitiated. So once those benefits are are cut, it is I don't know anyone who has had those benefits reenacted. I'll say it that way. So in that instance, I would proceed with caution. Oh, that's the mailman. Okay, cool. The So, like I said, you can earn 1,890 or 1,980. However, that amount may have gone up now since the COLA, or the cost of living adjustment, has gone up over the last few years. So I retired in 2019, and I've had to refile paperwork with Social Security as well as with Medicare, because other things were in question regarding that. Now, also something else to keep in mind and to question Social Security on: when you contact Social Security, ask them about their forgiveness program. So whereas when you begin work, there is like a 9-month forgiveness program where for 9 months it does not matter what you earn. Whereas, let's say the cutoff is $1,890, just say, and say you earn $2,400 in that month or per month. So for 9 months, you have a forgiveness of that. After that 9 months, then it will begin to affect your final payment. Like I said, then it will also deduct $144 for your Medicare, and then for every $2 earned after the $1,890, they will retract $1 out of that. So, where's that back? Wait, no. No, it was for every $2 earned, they will retract $1 out of your Social Security payment. So, I hope that helps. And reach out to me again if you have any other questions. And that goes for anyone on Social Security, disability, Social Security, in trying to invest in cryptocurrency or going back to work to help yourself escape the system of impoverishment of disability. I hope this helps. Y'all be cool.